talking about movies to watch over Christmas vacation.
But as far as movies for the whole family, there's only a few to choose from, really. Penguins of Madagascar and Big Hero 6 are still in theaters if you haven't seen them. There's The Hobbit, but then you have to ask, has everyone in the family seen both movies? Have they read the book? I really want to go see the movie, but alas, I haven't seen the first two. I'm almost done with the book. In my family, there's a rule where you can't see the movie until you've read the book. The trailer looked so good, and all my friends who have already seen it said it was awesome. And there's a lot of cool people in it. You have Martin Freeman as Bilbo Baggins, and Lee Pace, and the #1 item on my Christmas list, Benedict Cumberbatch. So if Middle Earth is your thing, you really can't go wrong. And then there's also Annie. And you'd think musical theater kids like us would be clamoring to see this movie. But no, we found it unwatchable. The hard knock life, music and scene and everything just made me want to cry. They changed the lyrics, they changed everything, they made everything more modern, and oh, it was a disgrace. Like Mrs. Hannigan, played by Cameron Diaz, who is no Carol Burnett. Little girls, night and day, I eat, sleep, and breathe them. She could barely sing that. Little Girls was just, We think a better musical choice would be Into the Woods. We're already crazy about the Sondheim musical. If you even like fairy tales, we think you'll love this twisted version. It intermixes the grim fairy tales where Little Red Riding Hood, Cinderella, Rapunzel, the Big Bad Wolf, Jack and the Beanstalk, they all end up in the same woods. And we are really pumped about the cast too. I mean, you have Johnny Depp and Meryl Streep as the witch, James Corden, that's Stormageddon's dad, Hoovians as the baker, Chris Pine, then there's Anna Kendrick, Christine Baranski, she was the reporter in Chicago, Understandable, and Emily Blunt. Into the Woods is what we're seeing Christmas night. We saw Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb, and we definitely recommend it. But parents might get a little weepy seeing Robin Williams in one of his last scenes, but that's the reason they'll want to go. Anya particularly liked Lancelot.
I'm Dan Stevens, and I play Sir Lancelot.
He was Matthew Crawley in Downton Abbey. I love the Night at the Museum movie, so I was so excited when they came out with the third one. It was so great, and it's definitely worth seeing. So all the exhibits are acting really weird, and they find out that the ancient tablet's being corroded. And the only person who knows... Being corroded? That doesn't make sense. Fine, just... Okay. Corroded and gross stuff's going on with it. And Ox says that the only person who really knows what's going to happen and how to fix it is his dad in London.
Hello, welcome to the British Museum.
So my favorite part of the movie was... Well, it's a spoiler, so spoiler! Hugh Jackman was in it, and he's Hugh Jackman, and he did his Wolverine thing, and it was just... Oh, I love Wolverine. Was this a good ending for the Night at the Museum trilogy? I really don't know. I mean, the second movie was my all-time favorite, then the first movie, and the third movie. I was crying, not gonna lie, and it was really funny, but the ending was really sad, and I feel they could have done something better, especially because it was a kid's movie, but I'm really attached to the movie, so it was just very sad for me. Really, I'm not as big of a fan of the movies as she is, but I felt that it was a really smart way to wrap up the trilogy. So I think this is the overall best movie to see this Christmas. You don't have to like musicals or Hobbits. So it's really something that everyone in the family will enjoy, and Dad will be able to sit through it. The grandmas will love Dick's Van Dyke busting a move. Moms and teens will love Sir Lancelot, and the kids will love Monkey P.
Merry Christmas! You know what a great present for us would be? Subscribing to us on Instagram and Twitter. Check back every Thursday for new videos at ComicMix.com.